Microsoft made huge strides towards solving their long-running first-party game deficiency this year with the creation or acquisition of half a dozen studios. So what the heck are each of them doing? Let's take a look at what we know or have heard about each of Xbox's dozen first-party development studios.
Hey, up here! Get to the ladder!
Halo Infinite, aka Halo 6, was officially unveiled at E3 2018. It'll utilize a brand new graphics engine called Slipspace, which, along with the fact that it wasn't given a 2019 release window like other Xbox titles at E3, leads us to believe it will be launched alongside the next-generation Xbox, codenamed Scarlet, probably in fall 2020. It'll likely be playable on the current Xbox One console family as well. This is the Coalition's second mainline Gears of War project since taking the reins of the series from Epic Games. Gears 5, yes, they've officially dropped the of war, came out swinging at E3 2018 with a clear, character-focused adventure that picks up where 2016's fantastic Gears of War 4 left off. We expect it to, for all intents and purposes, be the first-party swan song for the Xbox One before we move to Scarlet. Longtime second-party Xbox developer Playground, they're the wizards behind the seminally brilliant Forza Horizon series, are now formally part of the Microsoft family. They've been quietly building a second team, and word on the street is that team is tasked with reviving Fable, which gels with the studio's open-world expertise and inherent British charm quite nicely. As for the Horizon team, can you imagine Horizon 5 as a Scarlet launch title? Buckle up. Yeah, we technically don't know what Turn 10 is up to, but it'd be a real surprise if it wasn't Forza Motorsport 8 and due out in the fall of 2019. Turn 10's latest effort in the sim-minded track racing series had a bit of a rough start with some microtransactions that got quickly patched out, and they also have to follow up yet another tremendous Forza Horizon release from Playground. Nevertheless, expectations are high for the 8th Motorsport entry. Another recent Microsoft acquisition, the Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice developer, probably won't release their first game under the first-party umbrella for a while. But it's highly unlikely it'll be a Hellblade follow-up. Expect something entirely new from Ninja Theory for the Xbox Scarlet. Rare is actively working on two games we know about: Sea of Thieves, which continues to be fleshed out and improved with continuous content updates, and Battletoads, which Rare is overseeing but not doing the day-to-day development on. Odds are the British studio has something else secretly spinning up. It's just a question of whether it's something entirely new or a revival of one of their other beloved properties like Banjo-Kazooie, Viva Pinata, Conker, Perfect Dark, etc., etc. The Montreal-based studio recently shipped We Happy Few to generally mixed reviews for publisher Gearbox. Now they'll fold into the Microsoft family, and barring a massive staff up, they'll remain a medium-sized studio. As such, it's probably not wise to expect anything from them anytime soon. If we were betting on it, we'd look for a new IP in the second or third wave of the Scarlet generation. Microsoft also put a ring on State of Decay developer Undead Labs after their solid bargain-priced zombie survival sequel. The series is almost certain to continue after the acquisition, and the next logical step is the long-discussed Class 4, the codename for a massively multiplayer online version of the zombie RPG. Scarlet will offer the power, and the stability of being a first-party studio will give Undead Labs the time to pull off the higher degree of difficulty that making an MMO requires. Mojang has, in fact, made a non-Minecraft game since Microsoft acquired them. That was 2016's Cobalt. But the announcement of the dungeon crawler spin-off Minecraft Dungeons suggests that Mojang might not venture too far outside of the Minecraft IP moving forward. Expect continued Minecraft support, as always. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as well as the new Dungeons game, which strangely is currently only announced for PC. Microsoft's new Santa Monica-based Quadruple A studio will almost certainly be crafting something brand new, possibly in the vein of Sony's narrative-driven third-person action-adventure portfolio headliners like The Last of Us and God of War, given that it'll draw from the same Southern California talent pool. We likely won't see the initiative's first release until well into the Scarlet generation, given that the studio only just opened earlier this year and is still hiring staff. but this project looks like it'll be Halo level big. Microsoft's latest acquisition is headed by industry luminary Brian Fargo. Wasteland and The Bard's Tale now belong to Microsoft. Their most recent project, 2018's The Bard's Tale 4, was well received. Now that they're in the first-party family, will inXile continue one of their existing franchises or make something new? All we can be reasonably sure of is that its first Xbox project would be an RPG, as that's the veteran studio's specialty. Yes, Microsoft bought not one but two prominent Southern California RPG makers. Obsidian, as rumored, has also joined the Xbox fold. The relationship between the two companies has been up and down over the years, from the Xbox-exclusive Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 in 2004 to the cancelled Xbox 360 launch title Stormlands in 2005. It is clearly fine now, and the well-regarded Pillars of Eternity becomes a first-party franchise. Microsoft has definitely checked off RPG from their exclusive genre shopping list. As you can see, Microsoft is playing to win the next generation by fortifying and re-energizing their first-party stable of studios. What all of these new games are and how they turn out remains to be seen, but with any luck, the Xbox's best days are still ahead of it. For more on all things Xbox, check out our weekly Xbox show Unlocked, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern at unlocked.ign.com.